If you're between 70 and 80, maybe you've noticed it's tougher to climb those stairs without catching your breath, or your knees creak after a short walk, maybe just half a mile. Perhaps you've forgotten a name here and there, or wondered if you're still as quick-witted as you used to be. It's okay to feel that quiet worry, that little voice asking, am I slowing down too much? Will I lose the things that matter most? My freedom, my spark? You're not alone in those thoughts. So many folks your age share the same concerns, and it's only natural to wonder what's ahead. But here's something wonderful to hold on to. You're stronger than you might realize. Some of you are doing things that make you absolute treasures, rare gems in a world that doesn't always see your brilliance. Today, we're going to explore 8 incredible things that, if you can still do them, show you're not just getting by, you're thriving in your own beautiful way. These aren't impossible challenges. They're everyday joys and strengths you might already have, like strolling a mile with a smile or whipping up a meal that warms your heart. Stick around, because this isn't just about celebrating what you can do. It's about reminding you how special you are and giving you a gentle lift to keep shining bright. You're not on this journey by yourself. We're in this together, and there's so much to cheer for. Let's dive in and uncover the magic you bring to every day. 1. Walk a mile with a smile. Let's start with something that might sound simple, but is absolutely remarkable. Walking a mile with a smile. Picture yourself stepping out your door, the sun brushing your cheeks, and you just keep going a full mile, about 20 minutes or so, without feeling like you need to sit down. If you can do this, you're a wonder. That gentle pace keeps your heart ticking along strong, maybe 120 beats a minute, and your legs moving like they've still got years to go. It's not just exercise. It's a quiet celebration of everything you've carried yourself through. I've seen folks your age light up when they realize they can still enjoy that fresh air, maybe nodding to a neighbor or soaking in the birdsong. That mile isn't just distance. It's proof you got resilience in every step. Think about the last time you walked it. Didn't it feel good to know your body's still your faithful friend? You're not just getting around. You're showing the world you've still got that spark. And if you can do this, what else might you surprise yourself with? Let's find out with the next one. Something that happens right in your kitchen. 2. Cook a meal that warms the soul. Now imagine this. You're in your kitchen, chopping up a pound of fresh carrots or stirring a pot of soup that's been simmering just right, maybe a recipe you've loved since the 70s. If you can still cook a meal that fills your home with those cozy smells, you're keeping something beautiful alive. This isn't just about feeding yourself. It's about holding on to that independence we all treasure. I've watched people your age set a table with pride, knowing they've made something from scratch, maybe a hearty dish for one, or enough to share with a friend. That first taste can take you back to family dinners or quiet evenings long ago. It's a strength that doesn't shout but whispers, I've still got this. Maybe you add a pinch of salt or a dash of pepper just the way you like it. That's your touch, your story in every bite. Does it feel wonderful to know you can still create comfort with your own hands? You're not just cooking. You're weaving memories into every spoonful. And speaking of joy, let's move to something that might make you chuckle as we go along. 3. Laugh out loud at a good joke. What if I told you laughing could be one of your superpowers? If you can still let out a big, hearty laugh, the kind that shakes you from head to toe, when you hear a good joke or catch a funny moment on TV, you've got something golden. Life's handed you plenty over the years, but that ability to find humor keeps your spirit dancing. I've seen folks in their 70s and 80s laugh until tears roll down their cheeks. Maybe a friend's silly story or an old rerun of a show you loved decades ago. That joy does wonders. It lifts your mood and sends little waves of happiness through your whole body. Think back to the last time you couldn't hold it in. Did it feel like the weight of the world slipped away for a moment? It's a simple gift, but it's yours, and it says you're still here, still loving life. You're not just smiling. You're lighting up the room with every chuckle. And if laughter's as powerful, imagine what happens when you nurture something with your hands. Let's step outside for the next one. 4. Tend a garden with tender care. Let's head outdoors for a moment. If you can still tend a garden, maybe kneeling down or sitting on a chair to plant a few flowers or pick about 2 pounds of ripe tomatoes, You're doing something truly special. That time with the soil keeps your hands strong and your heart at peace. I've met so many folks your age who find a quiet joy in watching their plants grow. It's like they're growing a little piece of hope right there in the backyard. Every seed you tuck in or weed you pull is a small act of care, not just for the garden, but for yourself. Doesn't it feel amazing to see those colors bloom or taste that fresh harvest you brought to life? It's your way of staying connected to the world, showing that you're still in bloom too. Maybe you've got a rose bush you've tended for years or a little herb patch by the window. That's your patience and love shining through. You're not just gardening, you're crafting beauty. And if you can grow something new, what stories might you still share? Let's turn the page to that next. 5. Recall a story from decades past. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Can you still tell a story from way back, like that time you drove 500 miles across the country or danced under a starry sky? If you can share those moments with a warm smile or a twinkle in your eye, you're holding on to a treasure chest of a life well lived. Those memories aren't just tucked away. They're alive in you, keeping you tied to who you've always been. I've listened to folks your age spin tales so vivid, I could almost see the dusty roads or hear the music. It's a gift that lights up their faces. It's not just about remembering. It's about reliving those days and letting them warm you all over again. Think of the last story you told. Didn't it feel like a sweet visit from an old friend? You're not just recalling. You're keeping your past close and sharing it with the world. That's a strength worth celebrating. And if your mind can carry you back, let's see how your body carries you up next. 6. Climb a flight of stairs without a pause. Here's something to cheer about. If you can climb a flight of stairs, say 10 steps, about 7 feet up, without needing to stop, you're stronger than you might realize. It's not just your legs doing the work. It's your heart and lungs teaming up, steady and sure. I've seen people your age reach the top and turn around with a grin, like they've just won a little prize. Maybe it's the stairs to your bedroom or out to the porch. Doesn't matter where, it's yours to conquer. That steady climb shows you still got that fire inside, pushing you forward one step at a time. Feel your heart beat a bit faster at the top? That's life pulsing through you, reminding you you're here and kicking. It's a small thing, but oh, how it matters. A sign you're still in charge of where you go. You're not just climbing, you're rising above. And if you can rise like that, what might your mind do when it's time to play? Let's find out. 7. Play a game that sparks your mind. Now picture this. You're sitting with a deck of cards or a crossword puzzle, maybe solving 15 clues in 20 minutes, and your brain's buzzing with fun. If you can still play a game that keeps you thinking, you're something extraordinary. It's not just passing the time, it's keeping your mind quick and bright, like a light that never dims. I watch folks your age outsmart their friends at bridge or laugh over a tricky word they finally cracked. It's a joy to see. That moment you win or figure out, doesn't it feel like a little burst of magic? It's your way of staying sharp, proving you've still got that clever spark. Maybe you play with grandkids or just for yourself. Either way, it's a gift that keeps your days lively. You're not just playing. You're keeping your mind dancing, ready for whatever comes next. And if you can keep that dance going, imagine the legacy you might share. Let's talk about that last one. 8. Teach someone a skill you've mastered. Finally, let's think about this. If you can sit down and teach someone, maybe a grandkid, how to tie a fishing knot in a scarf or bake a pie with 3 cups of flour, you're not just amazing, you're a living legend. Sharing what you've learned over the years keeps your heart full and your spirit soaring. I've seen the warmth in those moments. Your hands moving with confidence only time can build, their eyes wide with wonder as they learn from you. It's more than passing on a trick. It's giving them a piece of who you are, something they'll carry long after you're gone. Doesn't it feel incredible to know you're still shaping the world, one small lesson at a time? Maybe it's a recipe you perfected or a craft you love. It's your mark, your story. You're not just teaching. You're building a bridge across generations, and that's a beauty no one can take away. So what's your favorite thing to share? So here we are at the end of this little journey together, and I hope you're feeling something warm inside right now. If you can walk that mile with a smile, cook a meal that fills your heart, laugh until your sides ache, tend a garden, Recall those precious stories, climb those stairs, play a game, or teach someone something you love. Even just a few of these, you're not just a rare gem. You're a shining star in your own life. Life at 70 or 80 isn't always easy. I know the days can feel long sometimes and the worries might creep in, but look at what you're still doing. Every step, every laugh, every lesson you share is proof that you've got a strength that time can't dim. You're not just getting by. You're lighting up a world in ways you might not even see. So here's my gentle nudge for you. Keep going. Take that walk tomorrow. Stir up that soup. Share that story. Whatever makes you feel alive, hold on to it. You've got so much to give, and the world's better for it. I'd love to hear from you. What's the one thing on this list you're proudest of? Drop it in the comments below. Your stories mean the world to me, and